bringing you the news and information you need from the people making a difference. This is Comcast Newsmakers.
My next guest has more titles behind his name than anyone I've ever met, but he's bringing positive energy to Philadelphia to combat violence. Hello again, and thanks for joining us. I'm Carla Showell-Lee. You're watching Comcast Newsmakers. Dr. Chuck Williams, he is an educational psychologist, and he's in our studio today, and we're talking about violence prevention. Thank you, Dr. Williams.
Good to be here, Carla.
From the Big Talker, 1210.
Yes.
Who knew?
I didn't.
You didn't, right.
And I got to say hi to my co-host, Jill Whelan, who,
yes,
as you know, is from The Love Boat.
The Love Boat, who played Vicky, of course. I was so shocked to see her on your website there.
Exactly. Well, not mine.
Well, yeah, the website.
No,
yeah, the one we're going to post on there. Well, I got to tell people, you know, just before you begin, you were East Falls born and bred. Am I right about that?
Yes.
Product of Philadelphia's public schools, Temple grad, dual master's degree from MCP, Hahnemann University, PhD in educational psychology from Temple University. The list goes on.
Is that it?
Oh my gosh. I mean, I wish we had more time to go through the rest of your credentials.
I need to do more.
You are amazing.
I need more education, Carla, don't you think?
I think you do. I really do. But your life was not always easy, would you say, Dr. Williams?
Like a lot of the children and youth who are growing up in Philadelphia, I had a pretty difficult life. We grew up poor and struggling in a row home in Philadelphia. There are a lot of problems with addiction and abuse and neglect. I'm not unusual in that regard. It's just that I now have a public face to talk about these kinds of things. You know, DHS got involved and we were separated from our families, our parents for a while. And because of that intervention, I can sit here today as a African-American male with a PhD. But there was a time when I could have been a statistic.
Absolutely.
Like a lot of these youth, unfortunately, who deal with violence in the home, they become violent themselves.
Right.
And they act out and they pick up a gun, unfortunately. That's one of Philadelphia's biggest issues. These young children who are acting out and who are behaving violently are angry inside. And in many instances, they've been violated, they've been abused, they've been neglected, and they're just in turn acting out that behavior on other persons, unfortunately.
And you were wondering whether or not you were going to even live some days because of your father's beatings.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, when you grow up in a house where there's abuse and neglect, you're always frightened, you're anxious, you're concerned for your own safety. And every day is a very tough and difficult day. And as I say, it's like walking on eggshells because at any moment, an abusive parent can explode. And that happened in my life. But the good story is that I had someone who came in very early and sort of intervened on my behalf and on behalf of my brothers and sisters. And they gave us the services that we needed. They gave us the support that we needed individually and for the family. And because of that, we're doing a lot better today. And obviously, I'm doing very well, and I'm extremely blessed because of that.
You're extremely blessed. And the thing about it, is that what the key is someone taking a hand to a child and saying, I love you.
Yes.
And that can make a difference.
Of course. I mean, you have so many young kids out here, and I can't say this enough, who are acting violently, who are very aggressive. Chances are they've been treated very violently in their own lives. They've probably been abused and neglected, mistreated, and a lot of things are just dysfunctional in their homes. And because of that, they leave the homes. They're angry, they're aggressive, they want to act out, they want to pick up a knife, a weapon, a gun, and they want to express that anger in inappropriate ways. But if we can intervene early and sort of, as you say, wrap our arms around them and say, we care for you, you're very important to us, we want you to have a good future, we can change the direction of their lives, as sort of what happened in my case.
And always instilling in the youth that, you know, adults make a mistake. I mean, you look at Alec Baldwin and Kim Basinger. I mean, that blew my mind. We talked about that on my show. Did you really?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I said, at the outset, I said, look, Alec Baldwin is a tremendous actor, very dynamic. What he said is wrong. As a psychologist, obviously, I'd have to, you know, sit down and have a conversation with him about that. But I understand that there must be a lot of pain and anger there. If you listen to that message, he's hurt.
Yeah.
You know, someone's playing games with him, they're being passive aggressive. He loves his daughter, he's the father, he wants to be in the picture, and someone's keeping him out. That'll cause even the best person to sometimes say things and do things that they regret.
The future of the youth in Philadelphia, it can be fixed, can't it?
Yes. I think what we have to do is we need mentors for young people. We need role models. We need someone to be a positive influence in their lives. Instead of stepping back and watching these kids act out aggressively and watch these kids be angry, we need to step in, give them what they need, and we can improve the quality of their lives and the quality of Philadelphia as a whole.
I'm going to end on that note. We'll have to have you back, Dr. Williams. Nice to meet you.
I'd love to be back. Thank you very much.
This hour's newsmaker, Dr. Chuck Williams, an educational psychologist. I'm Carla Showell-Lee. Thanks for watching.